Hello and welcome to this quick tutorial about Scribal. Scribal is a great web markup tool that students heading towards university or college can use to gather data and to go through websites identifying key pieces that will help them study, take notes, and prepare for quizzes. The most important step before you sign up for Scribal is to make a couple of changes to your browser. Your browser might already have these changes, but just in case, if you're using Firefox, what you need to do is go up to the top left corner in this orange button. I'm using Firefox 8, and I know Firefox 7 also had the same function. When you click on the drop-down, scroll over to Options, but do not click on Options. What you want to do is hover over the options presented and click on Bookmarks Toolbar. What this will do is it will allow you to drag this button into the Bookmarks toolbar. When you click on that button, you must accept the terms, and then you can bring that button up and it will accept it into your toolbar. That is necessary for the rest of this tutorial. If you're using Internet Explorer, it's a little different. What you want to do is come up to the very top, right beside your tab, and I'm using Internet Explorer 9. Right-click and hover over Favorites bar and click on that. So if I show that to you again, I right-click. It's seemingly I'm right-clicking nothing, but really you're right-clicking on the menu. And over here, I have now my Favorites bar. When I unclick it, or I click it again, it disappears. This is also important for the Scribal toolbar. At this point, I'd like you to take some time to sign up for Scribal. It's an easy process, it's free, and you won't have to worry about any kind of spam. Now I have signed up, so I'll just do a quick demonstration. The sign in will allow me to add that little toolbar, this little Scribal toolbar, to any of my browsers. So once you've signed in, you bring that toolbar up. Again, after you've signed in, you bring this toolbar, you click on it, you accept the terms, and then in Explorer will ask you, do you want to add this bookmarklet? And you say yes. So now I have my Scribal toolbar. At this point, we can proceed with the demonstration. I generally use Wikipedia because it's so content rich. So for the moment, I'll just choose a random article. When I activate the Scribal toolbar, it gives me a floating toolbar that will allow me to mark up the web. So as you can see, everything across the top is very much related to what it does. This here is your library. This is your highlighter. This gives you the ability to add notes. This allows you to change the text color, bold, underline, italicize, strike through, undo, redo, and you even have the ability to show and hide all of the changes that you've made. Over here you can maximize or minimize the notes, and here is where the gold is. You can actually create a legend based on your notes. Let me demonstrate. In this first paragraph, I'd like to highlight the main theme or the first sentence. I'll click on my highlighter, which by the way, you can change the color, and I will highlight the first maybe 2 or 3 sentences. If I wanted to, I could change this text to bold. I could actually add a sticky note and place it based on this paragraph here and write this paragraph. Let me move that sticky note for you. Okay, now the note turned purple. Every time I hover on it, it turns the paragraph purple. So I know that this is what I'm talking about. I can underline over here. And then I can actually create a legend. By clicking on this icon here, it's asking me, what do the highlights mean? The beauty of Scribal is that once you save it by clicking on the Save button, it asks you how you want to save it. So we'll save it as perhaps, but the beauty here is I can add my comments and I can add tags. And by the nature of adding tags, it makes this a searchable database. It's all stored up in the cloud, so for every article that I annotate, I can go back and search for using keywords. As you can see, here are some of my past keywords, the European debt crisis being one. Okay, so that is what makes Scribble so different from other web markup tools. You create a library, it lives in the cloud, you can access it from anywhere in the world, and you tag it with keywords. It's a wonderful tool, and I hope you like it. Thanks.